Yo, Pierre, you wanna come on?
Let's pretend Barbie. I'm beginning to end Barbie.
Baby, poke it out, poke it out, poke it out.
Let's pretend Barbie. I'm beginning to end Barbie.
Daddy, poke it out, poke it out, poke it out.
Hey Supremes, it's your girl Sophia Marie, and today we are back with another video. I'm back with another video. Today the video is going to be about all of my tattoos and their meanings. I get a lot of questions about my tattoos, mostly just like, oh, when did you get this one, or where did you get this one, like who'd you go to, things like that. I will be sharing who I go to. Well, I might share who I go to. It depends on if you guys want to know. It's completely up to you. If you want to ask me, you can always Snapchat me, Instagram me. You can comment below, and I'll probably respond. I have no problem telling people where I go. I have 5 tattoos in total, so I don't have a lot of them. But they all mean something to me, and I feel like this video is not going to be super short just because I only have 5, and I definitely plan on getting more. I went to 3 different places. I did not get all my tattoos by the same person, and so I will share that information. But if you would like to see the rest of this video, then stay tuned. So I'm gonna go in order of first to last, like which one I got. Like, I can't speak right now, y'all. I can't speak. Anyway, oldest to newest. That's what I meant to say. So my oldest tattoo, I started getting tattoos when I was 18. I wanted to start when I was 17, but I was living in Texas at the time, and like we tried to go to this shop and they was just not having it. I had my mom with me, my birth certificate, everything, my ID, and they just was not, they wasn't messing with me, y'all. They were like, yeah, like it's a crime to get a tattoo if you're not 18, which yeah, it is, but it's like if your parents don't care, why do you care? Like, you're not my mother. But they can get in trouble, so it was understandable. I was very pissed off. It was like my 17th birthday, and literally that's all I wanted to do was get a tattoo, and I couldn't even do that. And so my 17th birthday was like shitty. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for that, but you feel me, that's what I meant. It was just crappy. So my first tattoo, as you can see, you guys see my thigh, my arm. We'll get to those in a minute. Ooh, I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to see it because the kind of I'm fat, sorry, because the kind of shirt I'm wearing. Ooh, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You guys not gonna be able to see it, so I'm gonna put a picture in of what it is. It's basically a cross, and going down it says faith, and then, you know, going across it like basically creates the F for faith. And I got that tattoo because my dad's not very spiritual, and I live in a very rough city, and so when I moved with him, I just didn't feel like I had that protection, like that God, that like those angels. I just didn't feel like I was covered. And so I had this necklace that I used to always wear. I don't even know if I have it with me. I might have it at my dad's house. I'm in Houston right now, so I don't have all of my belongings with me. I can't show you guys. But it was a necklace, and it was a cross, and it had Jesus on it. And I wore it every single day. Like, every single day. I didn't feel safe. I felt naked if I didn't have it on. Like, I didn't feel safe if I didn't have that. Sorry, guys. My mother just called me. Mind you, she's downstairs. I told her you ruined my YouTube video, and I'm mad. She said, sorry. Anyway, so, yeah. So, I was talking about the cross on my back. I'm so sorry. I'm, like, all the way everywhere. So yeah, I didn't feel secure if I didn't have my cross necklace with me. And so on my 18th birthday, it was the morning of, me and my sister went to this tattoo shop. And we went, and she got something on her leg, and I got the cross on my back. Now, before this, people told me that tattoos hurt and things like that. Let me just say this. I'm a beast or something, because tattoos don't hurt me, piercings don't hurt me. Like, if you want me to do a video about piercings, that has to be a whole separate video. But if you want me to, you can comment down below, and I'll tell you all the piercings I've had. But yeah, like, tattoos don't hurt to me. Like, the first one, I was sitting there, I'm like, this is it? Like, this is the pain that everybody said I'd be going through? And it was on my back, and I hear the back is, like, one of the worst places. And I was sitting there chilling. Like, I was chilling. It only took about 10 to 15 minutes, if that. It didn't take very long because it's not that big. It's kind of small. It's like about this big. It's in the center of my back. Again, I will insert a picture so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I had seen the picture on Instagram and I was like, I want that. Like, that's cute. I want that. And that's basically where I get all my ideas, is Instagram. I don't get them from people I know, though. I don't really like getting the same tattoo as people I know. I think that's kind of cheesy, kind of corny. I get it like people that live in like Denver and stuff, like people that I'll never meet. I'm like, oh, she got a cute tattoo, I'm copying that. Like, I'll do that, but to just copy somebody you know, like, sis, you're corny. Anyway, so that was my first tattoo, and for me, like, it just made it to where I don't have to wear the necklace every day. I have faith on my back. I have a problem with keeping my faith, and so that's always like a reminder for me. So yeah, that's that one. That's the first one I've gotten. The second one I got was my thigh. So at first I was not supposed to get this. Not that I wasn't allowed to, but I didn't go in there for this. I went in because I wanted a Cleopatra tattoo right here, the same place where I have a mermaid. I wanted a Cleopatra tattoo. It was just so fire, like it was beautiful, and I went into the parlor and it had so much detail, and so they were gonna charge me like $600. I said no, I'm not paying that. I had $700 with me. I could have paid it, but I was like, I'm not paying $600 like for this. Like, I don't think that this is $600 worth of work. And this was a tattoo shop that they were relatively cheaper than every other shop, and they were just like, they would tattoo you if you were underage. Like, they were cool, like they were super cool. And so I'm like, y'all about to charge me $600 for that? Like, y'all trying to play me because I'm a girl and I'm in here by myself, basically. Like, so no, like, I'm not paying $600. Drop the price, or if not, then we could go with another idea. And so they were like, yeah, $600 for that, blah blah blah. So I couldn't get my Cleopatra, and I was pissed, but then I was like, what else could I get? Like, what else, you know? And so I went through my phone, because, you know, every girl has a list of tattoos in her phone, like pictures of tattoos, screenshots, in a little folder that says tattoos. And she picks which one she wants. So I had that, and I had this flower one. I will show you guys the original picture, and then I'll show you guys mine. I don't want to show y'all like my whole booty or nothing, but like it goes up pretty far. It's just a flower. It's not nothing like super, it's just a flower. But yeah, so I got this instead. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the one on my back, I think it was like $115, I want to say. And that shop was like kind of expensive, the one I went to for the one on my back, because it's a small tattoo, so it really shouldn't have been $115, but I didn't pay for it. It was a birthday gift, so I was just like, yay, thank you. This one though, this one was $230. I didn't get any picture. I didn't get any color. It's just all shaded black. It was super bomb when I first got it. I thought I was that one. I got it in 2018. I got it in the summer of 2018. It was like the end of June. Like, I had just graduated, and I was like, I'm about to go crazy because I just graduated and I'm grown. And I got most of my tattoos and piercings in the summer of 2018 because I was just like going wild. Like, that was a wild summer. It was cool. It ended terribly, but it was a good summer at first. So yeah, this one, I'm gonna be real honest with you guys, this one don't have no meaning. Like, it was just kind of like in my camera roll, and I couldn't get my Cleopatra. The Cleopatra originally, for me, my great-grandmother was Egyptian. Her name was Cleo. And so I was just like, you feel me? Cleopatra, period. Finna get her on my arm. That was my meaning for that. It was stupid. But yeah, my leg doesn't really have a meaning. I just wanted a thigh tattoo. And I was like, bet, like, I can't get my arm, so I might as well get my thigh this time. I called my dad. I was like, can't get my arm, but I'm about to get my thigh. He was like, your thigh? I was like, yep, my thigh. And I sat there for about 2 hours. It was summertime. There was no air inside the place. And this didn't necessarily hurt, but because it was so hot, it just felt like it hurt more than it actually did. And, like, it was about 2 hours that it took. And he just kept wiping over it, kept wiping it. And it was a very, like, raw spot. So I'm just sitting there like, like, how many times you gonna wipe it? Like, dang. But yeah, this one was $230. It was my second tattoo. Liked it. Thought I was that one. Still think I'm that one. I am that one. And so, yeah, that was that one. So let's move on to my third one. So my third one, I'm really trying not to show y'all my stomach because I'm like super fat right now and my summer body is not in full effect. But I'll show you guys. I don't want to show you guys my boobs. This is my third one. It's a butterfly. I will insert a picture if you guys can't see it like that right now. I don't want to like flash y'all. That's my third one. It's a butterfly. I wanted to get something else originally again. I wanted to get something, I don't even remember what I wanted to get originally. I will go back to my pictures and I'll insert a picture. But I like this better than what I originally thought I wanted. And what I originally thought I wanted was more expensive and I didn't have that much with me. This was only $120. Again, I will say this one probably was my most painful. Because while you're laying there, for one, you have to go over it a lot because my titties are uneven. And I found that out when I was there, which was so embarrassing. I was like, you kidding me? Like, and he kept drawing it. He's like, why is it not coming out right? And I had like one of my friends with me and she was like they both kind of knew, but they didn't want to say it. And then I was like, I looked in the mirror because he let me look in the mirror each time he redrew it. And I was like, are my titties uneven? And they were like, yeah, a little bit. Like, one's bigger than the other. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, just draw it. Like, it is what it is. And so he drew it. So the tattoo is a little bit, like, it's a little bit crooked, but it's not noticeable like that if you're not just sitting there staring at it. But yeah, this one probably hurt the most because you're laying down and you're breathing. And so your chest is going up and down, but he's tattooing your chest. So it's like you gotta try not to make your chest go up and down because you don't want to mess them up. But then it's like you have to hold your breath the whole tattoo. Like, it's not realistic. But it just hurt because it's right there on your bone. And I don't have my boobs. I'm small titty, itty bitty titty committee. Like, so it's a lot of bone there. So I just felt like he was just poking my bones, and I'm just like, And so that one probably hurt the most. Again, I don't think tattoos hurt, so if I had to rate this one, I'd say a 7 out of 10 as far as pain. This one, 4 out of 10. My back, 1 out of 10. And then I'll go on later. But yeah, so this one didn't really have a meaning. This one was mostly because I couldn't get the one that I originally wanted to get, and I was like bummed out. And so yeah, it was cool. I got this one. When did I get this one? I want to say I got this in October of 2018. So I got them in like very short time spans. Like, I was just getting tattoos left and right, spending money on tattoos. Like, I just had it like that, and I definitely didn't. I had a graduation money. I had a check that I had got for my graduation, and let's just say all that money is gone. And it went to everything that you see today. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all my 4th tattoo. I did say I have 5. I'm probably not gonna show you guys my 5th tattoo, only because I'll tell you guys what it is, but I'm probably not gonna show y'all. So this is the 4th tattoo. It is my mermaid. It is, sorry, my phone's gonna die in a minute, so I need to hurry this up. This is my 4th tattoo. It is a mermaid. Again, I remember I told you guys that I wanted to get Cleopatra at first. Couldn't do that, so for this one, I got a mermaid. This one symbolizes something for me. I can't swim. If you know me, you know that. If you don't know that, now you know. I can't swim at all. And I've always liked mermaids. I thought they were super duper pretty. And the fact that they can swim, like, they're just in the sea, they're free. Like, they're free. So for me, this expresses like freedom. And that kind of represents me in a way, because I do what I want. Like, I have parents and they'll suggest certain things, like suggest me not to do something like this or whatever, but I do what I want mostly at the end of the day. When I have ideas, I run with it. Like, I can't be tamed. You know, like, people can try to control me, but you really can't control me at the end of the day, because I'm gonna do what I want to do. And so the freedom part, like, I feel super free. I think I'm free. And so that's why the mermaid for me, like, it representing freedom, it just, I don't know, I feel complete with this. I feel like my arms were super bare. I just didn't feel complete with the other tattoos that I had until I got this one. This one makes me feel complete. I love it so much. Okay, so this one was $350. It took 5 hours. Lord, it took so long. This one took the longest out of all my tattoos. It has like shades of blue in it. It probably doesn't look like it. I will insert again a picture of when I first got it done, just so you guys can see like the detail. You probably can't see right now. I'll probably get as close as I can. But yeah, so you can see the shades of blue a little bit. And then she has a tattoo as well, which is so funny. Some people say she looks like me, which is weird because that wasn't planned at all. I'll get a little bit closer. It wasn't planned at all for her to look like me. The lining itself took about 2 hours, and then the rest took 3. I was there from, I was in college. It was my first semester, and I left school early so I could get this tattoo. I didn't tell my dad I was getting it, so I came home like late. He was like, "Where you been?" I'm like, "Oh, I got a tattoo." He was like, "You got a tattoo?" And so yeah, so I left school at like 1 something because my appointment was at 2 and it was a Wednesday. And this literally was like just a couple months ago. It probably was I think it was in March. I got this in March. I got my 5th one in April. I'll tell you all about that one. But this one I got in March, and I got there at 1:30. We started at 2. I didn't go home until about 8:30. And I got home, and I was just like my arm it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that sore. It was a little bit red, but I loved it. Like the detail, this artist, like I'll go back to him for more and more. I went to him for 2 of mine. He's the only person I went back to more than once. I loved it so much. Like I still love it so much. Like this one is overall my favorite tattoo that I have. It was just like it's my baby. Like it's my baby. I feel like it just completes like the whole look. And then for my 5th tattoo, I'm not rolling my eyes because I don't like it. I'm just rolling my eyes because like explaining it is going to be a little bit hard to you guys. For my 5th tattoo, it's right here. It's in red. And it says somebody's name. That's very important to me. I'm not going to show you guys it because I don't need y'all being nosy. But yeah, it's right here, like right here. And I will say that it's small. It's in cursive. I will say that it's probably one of my most painful tattoos as well. It's right here on my rib. It took all of like, it took like 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe. 25 is pushing it. It took like 20 minutes. Again, I went one day after school. I got this one in April, right after this one, by the same person. This one was $80. Yeah, it hurt because I heard the ribs hurt anyway, but you know me, I'm just like, oh, I could take it. Like, I'm a hard body, period. So I went, and I was getting it done, and I was just kind of sitting there like, and he was like, this one kind of hurt, huh? Like, it's this area, it's this spot. Like, this spot is not the most pleasing area, like, you know. And so I was just like, yeah, but overall, I love this one. This one might be my favorite as well. These 2, and then, like, I really like my chest, but I really like my thigh, too, and I really like my back. So it's like, you know, I really love all of them. But if I had to choose, like, my favorites, it'd probably be this one and this one. This one, the meaning, it's somebody that's important to me. I don't recommend you guys get anybody's name on you ever. It hasn't went bad for me, but I'm just saying in general, like, you just never know what can happen. So I don't think you should get anybody's name on you in general. But honestly, like, I have a lot of tattoos, so getting this was nothing for me. I'm just like, okay, like, I'll get it. So yeah, like, if y'all get somebody's name, so be it. You grown. You grown. If you can get tattoos, you grown. You can make your own decisions, period. I don't have no shame in getting it. I don't really care. Personally, like, I like it. I love it. And I love the person even more, so boom. So yeah, that is all my tattoos that I have. Those are the meanings of them. This video, again, like I said, it wasn't going to be very long. It probably is kind of long. All my videos I say are not going to be long, but I like to talk, if y'all haven't noticed. So they do end up being a little bit longer than planned, but oh well. Y'all like to hear me talk because y'all watching, and I like to talk because I love y'all, so it is what it is, right? But yeah, I am in Houston right now. This is my home, but it is also a vacation because I'm not from here. I'm from Cali, as you guys know. My mom and my stepdad are downstairs. They making fajitas, guacamole. Like, we about to have a nice little lunch, and then later we're gonna have a nice little dinner. Like, you know, I'm living my best life out here. As you guys can see, I switched up the hairstyle. I have bangs now, China bangs. I've never had these. I like them. I'm so happy I like them. I was very nervous. I was worried because I'm like, I've never had these. What if they look atrocious? Like, and they don't. So I'm like, bet. I remember I cut all my hair off. I didn't look crazy. I got finger waves, but I didn't look crazy. I got China bangs. I don't look crazy. I got green hair. I looked fine. I had blonde hair. So, you know, I switch it up. I had red. But I'm not scared to do new ideas. And for some reason, my face just works with all these different hairstyles. So hopefully I don't have bad luck one day and get a hairstyle that don't work with my face. I definitely feel like I have before. It was just a while ago. It wasn't recently at all. But yeah, I will do, am I going to do a video about this hair? If you guys want me to do a video about this hair and where I got it and the details and stuff like that, like this video, comment below, let me know, Instagram, Snapchat me, whatever. Just be like, hey girl, like what happened with your hair? Like, where'd you get it? I want to know the details, sis. Like, and I gotcha. But yeah, I'm about to go spend time with my family. I'm glad that you guys tuned in. I hope you like this video. If you do, comment, like, subscribe, all of that. And follow me on my social media to see my future videos. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.